Hello everyone and welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana and for today's video I prepared something for you to stretch the legs. I know most of the times we focus on the hamstrings, but today we're gonna focus on the quads and on the calves. Especially for those people who walk a lot, who run, maybe going to long hikes. This sequence of postures is gonna make you feel nice and stretched there on the legs. Let's get started just by sitting down in a comfortable position. Straighten your back, relaxing the knees, closing your eyes. Take a big inhalation through the nose. Exhale out through the nose, releasing. Shoulders relax, head relax, everything is just sinking down. One more time, inhale, expanding. Just connecting to yourself. Exhale, opening up your eyes if you were closing them. We're gonna start in a plank position. No worries, today is not strength, it's just gonna stretch the calves. Now I want you to go on your tiptoes and I want you to push your body backwards. Imagine your heels wants to touch the floor, but you're staying in the plank position. You should be feeling a deep stretch on the calf area. Stay in there a few seconds. If this is too much for the shoulders, or if your core is not really wanting to work today, you can always go in your elbows and go down and backwards with your ankles. Stay in there a few seconds and releasing it. Knees down on the floor. Go into a forward position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. I want you to bring the right leg backwards. Tuck the toes in and bring the heel down as we were doing just before. Now we're targeting one leg at a time. Bring the heel down, feel the deep stretch on the calf. Stay there. We're gonna stay 10 seconds, pushing a little bit more with every exhalation you do. You can look at your toes, you can look at your ankle, see what your foot is doing, and enjoy that stretch on the calf. 2 more seconds. Release it. Bring the right knee down, and let's go for the left. Left leg backwards, tuck your toes on the mat, push against the floor. So kind of my hands are pushing against, and I'm pushing my body that direction. Heel down. Imagine your left heel wants to touch the floor. And release it slowly. Bring the knee back to the center. We go once again, but this time we cross the leg. Right leg goes to the left side of your body and you're gonna stretch there. Here we are targeting still the calf, but the outside part of that calf instead of the middle part. Stay there. That's good, isn't it? This kind of sequence is really great after a long walk or after an intense training for the legs. Nice to stretch them. Back to center. Opposite side, left leg behind and crossing. Tucking your toes, bring the heel down. Pushing. Remember to actively push the hands against the floor, not going up to the sky, but going in backwards, kind of like behind the mat. And release it. Back again to center. Sit down on your mat, extending the legs forward. We're gonna start going for the calves. So I want you to bring the right leg behind yourself. Heel close to your buttocks. Never step on your ankle. If your knee is hurting right now, open your foot a little bit more. This way is fine. Yeah, be careful with the joint. Here we want to stretch the quad, but just be careful with the joint on the knee and on the ankle. If you're able to bring your foot closer to your hip, go for it and stay there. If you're comfortable in this position, stay there, or if your maximum is already here, just stay there while we go into further postures. If you're comfortable and you want to go a little bit further and you feel the deeper stretch on the quad, bring the hands behind. Imagine you want to lay down on the mat. Maybe start only with the elbows, like I am doing right now. Maybe a little bit more. Start bringing the head down. When you bring the head down, automatically your knee will go up. That's normal. Then on your exhalation, you start bringing it down little by little. We stay here 10 deep breaths. Remember, this is the variation, deepest variation. You can go a little bit higher. You can always stay on your elbows or bringing the foot outside, whatever your variation is. Let the right knee drop down. Imagine the gravity is pulling that right knee down to the center of the earth. Feeling the stretch. Feel free to adjust your foot with your hands. You will know better. The arch on the lower back, it's normal. Your lower back is not going to be touching the floor. This arch, especially in women, is going to be completely natural. No need to put pressure on that lower back. We are focusing on the legs. One more. And release it. To release it, either you extend the leg slowly, or if you're a little bit stuck there, you just lift yourself up with the elbows and then release the leg. Let's go for the other side. Left foot behind your buttocks. It's okay if your knee opens a little bit. No problem, as long as there's no pain on the knee. And start there. If this is your limit, just stay here as long as you feel the stretch on the quad. Left quad, of course. Otherwise, go for it. Elbows down. Maybe stay here 1 second. Let your body adapt. And then go further down. You can always adjust yourself. Maybe if this is too much and here you're comfortable, bring yourself a pillow and just stay there for a couple of breaths. In and out. You can close your eyes, let the knee drop down, adjust your foot if necessary. Let that arch on the lower back be like that. Don't try to change anything. Observe the difference on your legs. Maybe in one leg you can go deeper there on the back. One leg is way tighter. Just for you to be conscious about the imbalances in your body and addressing them. One more deep breath. And we go out of the posture. This time I'm going to push with my elbows down on the floor, kicking the floor away, then on my hands, then I release my legs. So choose any variation that you prefer. Feet together in a butterfly pose. We go back laying down. This is going to decontract that pressure on the lower back and stretch here in the inside of the thighs at the same time. Stay there. And exhale, release. Turn to one side of your body and go all the way on your chest. We're gonna finish with the next posture. This is good for the lower back and for the quads as well. Now, I'll give you some variations. You're gonna start laying down here, bringing the left foot towards your glutes, grab your ankle, and then the right leg towards the glute as well, grabbing the ankle. Remember, if you don't reach, you can always use the towel. As I always say, bring the towel and you're gonna grab around here. Otherwise, grab it here, opening up the chest. Try to bring the knees away from the floor. Feel the stretch on the quads. Open the chest. If there's any pain on the lower back, you can always bring your chin down or stay here. We're gonna stay here 5 seconds. Point your toes, pointing up to the sky. 4, 5. Release the hands, release the legs. Going to crocodile pose. Crocodile is arms crossing, legs open, wide, and just dropping. My feet are dropping down on the floor. We're gonna repeat this posture 2 more times, going a little bit deeper every time. We'll finish with that. We go back again, looking forward, left foot towards the glutes, grabbing the ankle, right foot, opening up the chest, extending, pointing, toes pointing up to the sky. Feel the stretch on the lower back and on the quads. We're working on those quads. Stay there, 5 seconds only. 2, 3, you're opening the chest, 4 at the same time, 5. Exhale, release the legs slowly, super slowly, going out of the posture. Crocodile pose again. Catching your breath back, 2 or 3 seconds here before going to the last posture. Finish nice and strong. Inhale, look forward, open the chest, bring the knees, bring the ankles to the glutes, grabbing those ankles, and inhale, lifting up as high as you can. It's the last 5 seconds, so feel the stretch on that back and on the quads. 2, a little bit higher, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release, release the hands, release the legs slowly. Crocodile pose, 3 seconds before you lay down on your back. Turn your body around, laying up, laying down but facing up. Extending the legs, shaking the legs for a sec, bringing the hands next to your hips, palm facing up. 3 deep inhalation to finish the session. Absorbing, inhale, exhaling out. 2 more times, inhale, exhale out. Inhale, absorb, exhale, release. Opening your eyes, start moving your body, your toes, your fingers, turning into one side of your body, being always cautious and careful with that back when you're lifting yourself up from the floor. Coming back to sitting position, lotus or half lotus. Bring the hands together, rubbing your palms. Bring your hands in front of your eyeballs. Open your eyes slowly, looking at your hands together in Namaste. And Namaste, everyone. See you next week.